Victor Valley College is bringing the community 6 shows of exciting entertainment with the magic of Rodgers and Hammerstein. A full cast is ready to amaze the audience with their production of South Pacific. The entire family will be enthralled with the music, sets, costumes, and action.
Hi, I'm Alan Gildard, and I'm the director of Victor Valley College's production of South Pacific. It's a musical set in 1943 in the southern Pacific Ocean in the middle of World War II. It has basically 2 love stories in it, one of which ends up rather tragically, and the other one has a nice, happy ending to it. But the overall theme is the fact that this is wartime. And it's an interesting, fun show. Some of the greatest music ever written by Rodgers and Hammerstein, including Some Enchanted Evening, There's Nothing Like a Dame, 101 Pounds of Fun, and Bally High, among the more famous songs in the show. And it opens tomorrow night, which is March 6th. It runs March 6th and 7th at 7:30 p.m. here in the Performing Arts Center at Victor Valley College. And it runs the 8th at 2:30 p.m. and the following weekend, the 13th and 14th at 7:30 p.m. and Sunday, the final performance at 2:30 p.m. And if you want to see the show, I strongly urge you to get here when the box office opens at 6:30 p.m. to make sure you get tickets for that night, because we already have a lot of pre-sale.
The actors and musicians come from all over the valley to take center stage, to exhibit skills in the world of theater. Butterflies or not, these thespians turn instant professional once the curtain opens.
I'm Dr. Tom Miller. I'm the director of the music department here at Victor Valley College and the director of the musical South Pacific, this is a great score. It's one of the classic musical theater scores. It has more songs that people recognize than almost any other musical, except maybe Sound of Music. And one big hit after another big hit. One of the interesting things about it is one of the biggest hits, the Younger Than Springtime, was not even written originally for the show. Originally, when Cable meets Leah, there's no song at all. And the cast, I heard Josh Logan, the original director, telling the story. The cast pleaded with Josh to go to the great mentors, the great composer and lyricist Rodgers and Hammerstein, and say, give us a song for this. This is a perfect spot for a song. And so they wrote a song, and they put it in production, and within a week, everybody realized this is a terrible song. And believe it or not, Rodgers and Hammerstein even can write bad songs. And so he had to go back. He was just in his 20s, a young director, one of his first big opportunities. He went back hat in hand and said, you can fire me if you like, but this is the deal. The song's not working. They said, yeah, we know that. So we're writing another song. So they brought another song, and they put that in production. It was a better song, but it just didn't fit that moment, a very special moment. And so he had to go back again at the request of the cast and say, this one's not working either. And they said, you're right, it's not working. So they wrote a third song. And the third song is one of the great immortal songs of Broadway theater, the Younger Than Springtime that Cable sings. And he said, I always wondered what happened to the second song, because it's rather nice. And at opening night, the premiere of King and I, he heard that song, and it turns out to be Getting to Know You, Getting to Know All About You. They just tucked it into King and I for Anna to sing to the children. Certainly fits that moment, doesn't fit the Cable Leah moment. So one of the numerous little tidbits of theater that one comes across. But this score is just a great score to play. The orchestra loves it. It's beautifully orchestrated by Robert Russell Bennett, who was the chief orchestrator for most of the major Broadway shows for about 30 years. And we rehearse it 4 or 5 times with the orchestra, the last couple of those with the cast singing along so they know what they're going to get into. And we put it together in a hurry. But that's what we do in educational theater. But wonderful score to play, a wonderful score to listen to, and a great score to sing.
This is Laureen from J&L Research and Exploration and KVVB TV, Channel 33.